Good morning, everybody. It is July 1st, and the dogs had me up early, and I decided to do something completely different. Go for a nice long walk really early in the morning. I used to do it all the time, and then I got out of the habit of doing it, and I decided it's time again. And what I want to, see how beautiful my street is, I'm sure. What I want to talk to you about this morning is one of all of our favorite subjects, money. And it's probably for some only because we don't know how to get enough of it. And we are always focusing on the lack of instead of the abundance of. And as I walk down my street, I see houses and, really big, nice houses and cars, expensive cars, and I'm like, wow, I'm in an awesome area. But a lot of the time, what happens is we hang around, we connect with people who share the same vibration we are. And if you're wondering why I'm huffing and puffing, I don't know if you can tell, but my hill is very steep, and I'm at the steepest part right now. Anyways, we connect with people who we vibrate with, and whatever our thoughts are on money is the type of people we're going to connect with. So the more people that are living in lackology, as I heard the phrase once and loved it, the more we ourselves are going to continue vibrating that. And I've been working on myself for a while, changing my thoughts, changing my feelings, becoming a happier person, becoming more in love with life, enjoying every part of it. And I still get caught up in the money aspect and other people's feelings on the money aspect. So how can you connect with what you're wanting? How can you attract the money that you're wanting if you're still connecting with the same people? And I connected with tons of people who were making tons of money, and it still seemed that when I started learning from them, then I did businesses with them, and then the money just disappeared. Businesses failed. People became not as comfortably independent as they wanted to be, and that was all I was hearing, and I never grabbed a hold of it until last night when I was talking with someone about money, and I started getting that same old feeling about money, and I had to get out of the conversation and get away from them for a while, and I had to go and do my thought process on how I want to change my thought process on money, and how money comes easily to me, and how money comes is attracted to me, and I'm attracted to money, and whatever it was that I was affirming myself, whatever it was that I was trying to get a hold of. And then I started writing it down, and there's going to be times where you're going to be challenged like that. Do you stay talking and fighting your beliefs when you're still in that vibration of lackology? Do you stay there trying to figure it all out? Or do you stop and go, you know what? This is not a good focus for me. I don't need to focus on this right now. I know that it's available for me. And I know once I let go that, and I allow things to happen, that I don't have to worry about it. But the more focus I give on the lack of, the more focus I'm going to give on what I don't have at this moment in time. And I don't want to do that. I want to put myself back into my happy mode, back into my positive aspects, back into magic happens, because it really does. And I got myself reconnected, and I got myself realigned, and I started writing, and I started going through that process. And I realized then that I'm attracting from those people what it is I am. And I was still feeling the lack, and I was still feeling the I don't have it right now. But that doesn't mean it's not there. It doesn't mean it's not available. It just means I haven't figured out how to go from A to B. And that's okay. That's okay, because I am where I am. I'm here, and I know that the money's available. I know it's right there. But we also get into a habit of looking at our money and wanting to hold on to it. We want to hold on to it. We don't, it's all we got as far as we're concerned. We're afraid to spend all of it, just in case there's none left, just in case I only know where this amount is coming from. So I'm only going to spend this much, and then I can give this much away, and then I need to have all this just in case something happens. Like there's never ever going to be any more money coming in unless you make it. And there is all different possible ways of money coming in. You just have to align yourself with it. And this is what I'm reassuring myself, what I'm going through right now, and I really wanted to share it with you. I know that there's money, there's an abundance of money. You couldn't even imagine how much money is available. And I know that all we have to do is really align ourselves, really get ourselves connected with the amount of money that is available. We don't have to worry about where it's coming from. That's the big thing, is we think our job is the only thing that's going to give us money. We get so focused on that, so that's the only place money comes from. We think that if we do extra jobs along the way, that's the only place that money comes from. But money comes from all over the place. We get inheritance we don't know about. We get magic checks that are refunds that we didn't even know about, reimbursements that we didn't even know about. There are so many different ways that a friend could win the lottery and give you a share. You don't even know what is available for you. All you need to do is focus on the amount of money you want. Don't ever give up on that. Focus on what you want. $1 million for now, and just try it out. 30,000 for now, and try it out. Whatever you're comfortable with, whatever you are comfortable with believing in. A couple years ago, I focused on $40,000, and that's all I ever did. I visualized it coming. I focused on it. I had fun playing with it. I allowed myself to start believing, and I ended up with going to the park one day and finding $40 on the ground, just there. I was like so in alignment with it. I was so excited about getting this $40 just out of nowhere. And then I found $5. And I was so grateful for finding this money. It was like a treasure chest of just walking down the street and finding all this money. And then I received a check for $35,000. And it was so amazing. And then somewhere along the way, I lost my track again. And I got off alignment, and I got worried about losing this amount of money. I got worried about not having it. So as quickly as I started worrying, as quickly as it went. And I was, how did I do that? And now I realize, stop focusing on what you don't want. Don't be afraid of losing the money, because if you lose it, there's always more to come. It's not the end of the world. Let it go. Let it go. Move forward and realign yourself with focusing on what amount you want next, and try something higher and try something better. You're worth it, and the money's available. It's always there. So do yourself a favor today. If you are worrying about money, let it go. Stop worrying. If you are focusing on lackology, learn how to become abundant instead, and realize that everything is possible. Dreams do come true, and magic happens every single day. It is time for you to realize how worthy you are to live that life. Make it an amazing day, everybody.